So I was sitting down this morning and I was building myself an n8n workflow. This is for a platform called Substack. Now, the reason Substack is so powerful is because they've just had investors, which means they need to grow. And you can jump on the bandwagon of them needing to grow. But not only that, but you could sell a service. You could sell this n8n workflow that I built this morning to clients. And just to show you exactly how big Substack is, if you haven't heard about it, it's got approximately 75,000 newsletters on the platform. That's 75,000 people publishing content. Now, yes, not all of them will be active, some will be inactive, but what a way to get them to be active again, because most people quit because they haven't got the time, by selling them this automation. So I was building this for myself because I know there's a massive opportunity here on Substack coming. And then I thought 75,000 newsletters, there's enough there for all of us. We can all sell this. And this isn't saturated. Nobody's doing this. And it doesn't cost you anything to be able to sell this automation to someone else. You don't even sell it as an automation. You just say, I will automatically post your content on Notes, meaning you don't have to. And that's one of the reasons why people stop posting on these platforms, is because they don't have the time. So just to give you a bit of an idea of what Substack is, it is a new media platform. They do have an app you can obviously get online as well. And what they're doing is they're sharing content. Now, you can build a newsletter on this. That's how they started. But then they built something in called Notes. They did that about 2 years ago. And Notes are essentially like social media posts. But what they're also adding in now, instead of just written posts with images, they're also adding in video as well. So they're definitely heading towards more of a social media platform. Now, I'm not interested in the newsletters on Substack. I'm interested in this Notes feature because Notes are public and can appear anywhere on the web, which means we've got some SEO opportunity here. Yes, things like ChatGPT are not pulling massively from Substack yet, but things could be found in search. But also they're in the app as well. And what's happening is that Substack has its own way of recommending creators to users. Remember, this is 75,000 people publishing. It's got more users than that. So if I sign up and let's say I like the NFL, if I sign up to 3 publications, 4 publications that are in the NFL niche on their app, what's going to happen is I'm going to be recommended other publications, which means your publication, your notes could be recommended within the app. So this is what it looks like. Obviously very much like social media. We've got the name of the creator, we've got the content, we've got the image. This is what it looks like. But as I said, we're getting videos added as well into this platform. So I was like, I want to create written content on this platform, which is why I built out this workflow. And I'm not against, other automations that people are building, things like, putting video onto YouTube or things like that. If you look at this, this is one of my automation channels. I've had this channel for a long time. This is what I do. I keep the channel. I let it age for a bit and then I start putting content on it. And you can see within a very short amount of time, I'm getting traction on this, and then I can start to bring in income when it has grown enough. So I'm on that bandwagon with automations 100%. But the nice thing about Substack is it really is not saturated. And you can go to these Substack creators, you can log into this platform, set yourself up an account and start reaching out to people and say, hey, I can post your Substack on your Substack for you. I'll post your Substack notes for you. And where you're getting the content, you're getting it from their Substack. They're literally posting all the time about their content. They'll have links through to their other pages. You just aggregate all of that, put it into the workflow within n8n, which is basically what I'm doing here as I was building this out. I don't build any workflows from scratch anymore in n8n. I always start in Claude, and then I can problem solve in Claude as well. If you're interested, I do have a course coming out. It's not a $500 course, not a $100 course. It's really, really low priced, really, really easy for you to get up and running, building n8n workflows with Claude. So if you want that, just comment Claude down, and when that's ready, I'll send you the link to jump on the wait list and get signed up, and then you'll get the cheapest price ever. But like I said, there's a huge amount of opportunity here because we're not copying what everyone else is doing. And it's so easy to access the audience because they're all here. All I've got to do is search for a particular type of Substack. So let's say you want to work with Substacks that are around, let's say, food. Well, you just go ahead and search them and then just contact them all directly. And just to show you how big this is, you can see here, Reuters has published on July 17, 2025, that Substack is valued at 1.1 billion. And the reason for that is they just got an investment. So they raised 100 million in funding from a venture capital firm. And what that means is these investors are going to want their money back and then some, which means that Substack is a platform that has to grow now. So if you're in with these creators, not only doing your own Substack if you wanted to, but you're also in helping all of these creators on the platform, then they're going to grow, because that's what Substack has to do now. Okay, and you can see TechCrunch is saying exactly the same here, and you can see that its valuation is now 70% higher than 2021. So this platform is growing. It's not going away anywhere soon. So that's why I'm really, really bullish on this idea. And like I said, I was just building this out for myself to save myself some time. And I was like, oh my goodness, and once I've done this and I've got all the bugs sorted and everything, I will just sell it. It's going to be so easy to just sell this thing. So if you do want to do this, if you want the n8n workflow, just put workflow down in the comments, and I'll put it in a Google Doc something. You can have my copy of it, and you can go away and you can edit it in Claude or manually yourself. Like I said, if you want the Claude course, just put Claude in the comments as well. But what you are going to need, if you want to build it yourself, that's fine. You're going to need the Substack node. So it's a community node. So you can see it here. I'll put these links in the description as well. So you can see they've got the custom node here. When I had a little look on GitHub, I did see that it's been through quite a few releases. So it's nice to see that this is being updated and the bugs are being fixed. So definitely grab yourself this, and I'll put a link into this link as well. I quite like this website because it gives you all of the information that you can use alongside what is already on the n8n website. But like I said, I'll put the 3 links in there. So if you want to go away and build your own version, then that's absolutely fine. Just click the links and go for it. If you're still watching, I've got a favor to ask. I have a newsletter. It's called the Automation Exchange. And in that newsletter, every week I share the best workflow I have found that solves a particular problem. So instead of you going out and looking for, a VO3 workflow or something, I found it and I put it in the newsletter, and it's free. I make sure that they're free workflows. You can just download it and start doing whatever you want. And within that newsletter, I give you 3 ways to monetize it as well. So if you know you want to use VO3 to make yourself a bit of a side hustle money, but you don't know how to do it, I give you 3 business ideas within the newsletter, and all of that is free. So if you've got any value from this, subscribe to the newsletter, subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn more about using Claude, watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.